Honestly, in the past couple weeks, I haven't been doing too great as of late. The first week, I went on vacation on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to Ocean City. So, I didn't really have time to record over the weekend. When I got back, I just kind of stopped. My life kind of shut down. I didn't do much for like a week and a half. And then I really got angry at myself and I started to realize how bad I was doing over that week. So I wanted to come back and talk to you guys about that because what I think a big problem with this whole self-improvement space is that guys like me come into the YouTube channel. I tell you everything that you should be doing. I'll tell you everything that I do that you should be doing too and how awesome I am. But in reality, I struggle too. I struggle with the things that I'm telling you to do. And sometimes it makes me feel like a fraud because I'm sat here talking to you guys, telling you guys, oh yeah, you should gratitude journal, you should meditate, you should work out every day. And I just spent a week not doing those things and kind of keeping them away, pushing all my responsibilities away from me. When I'm the one sat on this channel every single day telling people, do these things correctly. Like, doesn't even make sense, does it? But I also want you to know that you shouldn't get discouraged when things feel hard in this journey. Because improving yourself should be hard. Your brain doesn't want to go out of its comfort zone of eating junk food, playing video games, and just kind of sitting around all day. Your brain wants to stay in there because it's very dopamine high. It's very painless for your brain. So it likes to stay in that little comfort zone. So don't get discouraged when things feel hard. Don't look at YouTubers like me or like anybody else on this platform and think, I'll never be able to be like them. We struggle too. Our lives aren't perfect. Our routines aren't perfect. We have bad days. That comes with being on self-improvement and trying to improve yourself. You can't sit here and think that we are so much better than you because we're not. We've had the same struggles you have. We have the same struggles that you have. We just don't like to tell you guys that because it hurts our ego. It hurts our ego to sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm struggling too. But sometimes that's what you guys need to hear. You guys aren't alone on your struggles, Just because I sit here and tell you things that you should do, just because you can't do them doesn't mean that you're somehow worse. Because a lot of the things that I'm telling you to do, I couldn't do for a year or two in self-improvement. I didn't start gratitude journaling until I was 6 months into self-improvement. I didn't start meditating until I was 3 months into self-improvement. I didn't actually start getting consistent on meditating until I was almost 9 months into self-improvement. It takes a while for you guys to learn these habits that I'm telling you about. And even when you learn them, it's still going to be hard. You can't expect self-improvement to just be all dandy after the first couple of months. It's always going to be hard, especially when you reach that year and a half kind of zone when your brain kind of goes into autopilot of self-improvement and you lose that motivation to do it because once you stop doing it for a little bit, once you go on vacation for a couple of days, getting back into it is so hard. So you can't just expect yourself to be perfect all the time in self-improvement. You can't just expect yourself to have a really fun, easy time doing it. It's going to suck. It's going to be hard. But I want you to realize that every single one of us, everybody who's on self-improvement, I don't care if you're a YouTuber, if you started 3 months ago, you started 10 years ago, every single one of us, it still sucks. It's still hard to do. So don't get discouraged by it. Plus, when you get discouraged from self-improvement, it just starts a whole rabbit hole of pain and sadness. Because what happens is, you look at yourself, you're like, I don't really want to do this anymore, I can't do this. So I take off a day, and that day becomes a week, and that week maybe becomes a month. And then all throughout those days and weeks, you're looking at yourself thinking, I should be doing something right now. I should be doing better. I can do better. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you realize that you're losing the muscle that you've gained. You're losing everything that you worked for. And again, it's going to suck. By getting this idea in your head that, oh, I can just take the day off. One more day, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You're going to lose all the progress you made. If you take a day off, that's fine, I understand. But I want you to recognize that one day off is enough. If you start taking more than one day off at a time, you take 2 days off, 3 days off, your body will start getting into the routine of not improving yourself again. Your body will start building up that habit of not improving yourself again. And what will happen is you'll fall into the same trap that I did. You'll go away and you'll kind of break a routine for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, you've been stuck for a week and a half and you don't know what's happening. Trust me, it sucks. I know, I've been there too. Which is why I'm warning you. One day, off day, cheat day, whatever, it's fine. But if you get into the habit of taking weeks off, taking even a couple days off, it's going to be much, much harder to get back on yourself. So really, really think about being careful right there, okay? Really think about, if I take a day off, that's fine. More than one day, not acceptable. Even if it's not the perfect day, maybe you've had a little bit of junk food and your workout wasn't the best, but even if you have a day where you get back into things, kind of an off day, but you're still doing work, that's fine. But once you get into the habit of not doing work, when you take multiple days off at a time, that's when the problem starts to start. I hope this video helped. See you guys next time. Do hard work, especially if you don't feel like it. Love you.